and the race is going to go on. 119, Austin Wagner under battle from the 70 car, Burt Wilson. Burt Wilson's going to nose ahead. Oh my goodness, what a pass right there. Rise of the dead. The love, the hate, the sex, the truth, the jealousies that make us fools. Wake up this time. The joys, the chance, the life to lose. Our legacy is off the truth. Redemption! Redemption!
All right, we're going to cut right to it. Sorry for the late start, guys. We're getting back to things here. I had to reinstall Windows. Actually, my sound isn't working at all, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that. I apologize. Full Windows reinstallation happened just before this. We're going to go through your grid. Keaton Tripp starting on the pole tonight. Rick Fagone, second. Third, Vern Bradley. Fourth, Cody Williams. Austin Wagner, fifth. Hal Amy, sixth. Richard Holland, seventh. Derek Robinson in eighth. Brandon Winning in ninth. Michael McCauley in 10th. Burt Wilson 11th. And Corey Cook will be 12th. Again, I apologize, guys. We're going to go green here. I'm going to get some sound working, and then I apologize for missing the start here. Everything is disconnected. Everything. So it's been one of those days for me already. Barely got done with everything I needed to do to get things running. But here it is. It would appear that everything's working now. I think. Yeah, we have it. Keaton Tripp, your leader right now. And as long as you guys can hear me, and you can't hear the sound still. There we go. Now you have sound. Perfect. Got a better balance here now, too, as well. Vern Bradley right on the bumper of the 26 as you see him coming out of 4. Vern Bradley, co-owner of this WFO Race League, the Twisted Tuesday ARCA series. You see these guys cutting the backstretch. Makes up a lot of time. I'm going to go ahead and turn down the volume here. Someone was in the Discord with me for just a second there. Bradley has not let this 26 out of his sights yet. You see back there in third place, there's Rick Fagone. Got the 12 car of Cody Williams behind him. And Austin Wagner running in fifth place. This thing kind of stands off. What's up, Denise? How you doing? This thing kind of stands off coming out of 4. You're going to see the camera angle here. You can see how tight it gets. You'll see Vern Bradley's stance here off of 4. Might miss it, actually. Here it is. These guys are kind of shying away from that wall on the exit, which is smart, but it's going to burn up those tires, and inevitably you're going to end up hitting that wall. You got to be really careful coming off of 4. Go back here to the 31 car of Richard Holland. Richard had a rough points day last week. Show you your chase contenders right now. Where they are on the field. Bring these up real quick just to make sure I get it right. will be a champion tonight. Right now leading your points coming into this race. That guy right there. And then 4 points behind him. That car right there. Richard Holland. So Rick Fagone leading the points. Richard Holland 4 points back. Third place. Running just ahead of these guys right now. Cody Williams. We're on lap 9 of 145. Little battle going on here between the 10 and the 12. Cody knows he's got to get around this car and get to that lead. He's going to have to get a few spots on him to gain any position. Accident-free race also playing a role here. You can go accident-free. There's a pass to the inside of one. Good move by the 12. See the 22 starting to peek in there. And then rounding out your top 4 right here. This guy, Keaton Tripp, running in second position right now. Got passed by the 114, who is actually walking away from him right now. 114 using all of the racetrack on the exits and entries. Quite the line coming off of the dog leg there. See him kind of double diamond that corner. All of the racetrack one more time down the front straightaway. Let's go on board with this 114. I'll show you how close he's getting to the wall. See him kind of sliding into one. All the way on the power pedal right there. Ward couldn't get any closer to that wall. Up a full right here. Using all of the racetrack. One more time, we're going to give you another angle coming off of 4. I think we'll do it more justice. Off of 1 right there. Can't get any closer to that wall. Very consistent line. Here we come off of the turn 4 wall. Gave it a little more berth that time. I thought he would get closer. Come on, Vern, I know you're listening. Get closer to that wall. Give him a show. So, 26, the Keaton Tripp's actually falling back. Looks like the 12 is catching him. 22, Austin Wagner was able to get around the 10. See all these guys using up a lot of the racetrack. Then we go back a little bit further. There's Burt Wilson, the Fireball Whiskey Chrome car. I like that. That's a good looking paint scheme right there. Looks really good under the lights. Burt coming out here. Wasn't in the top 4, but he did make the top 10 this season. Had 12 WFO starts and put together a really good season. Had 7 top 10 finishes this year. Another top 5. A good season for Burt. Running into the 12th position right now. In 11th position, you got Michael McCauley, who's actually working on the back of the 84. No, I apologize, 38. Derek Robinson. So this is for 10th position. Let's see if the 81 can get up there and get to that guy. Brandon Wenning had 11 starts, a top 5 and 2 top 10s this year. And then Derek Robinson with his 1 top 5 and 5 top 10s. So these guys have had solid seasons. It's just how tough it is. 1 DNF, that's all it takes. So still your leader right now by about 2 seconds is Vern Bradley. Vern Bradley's not out here for points. Vern was 11th in points when the season chase started. He's got 2 top 5s, 4 top 10s, 13 starts. With a bit of bad luck for the 114, but he said he's going to come out here and do it tonight, and he's doing it right now. Adriana. All right, so looking here, let's go back through, look at a couple more drivers. You got Cody Williams, Keaton Tripp getting ready to battle here. Let's zoom out a little bit, get to look at this battle. As this battle shapes up, I think Rick Fagone's fallen into the clutches of the 31. Actually, my timing of scoring is way off, so the 31's about 2-3 seconds back from Rick Fagone. Maybe just buy it this time. I know that 31 is not favoring this track on the schedule. Not a fan of Phoenix. Some guys get around it better than others. Like the 12 car's approach here to this run, though. He's putting it down. He's working on the 26 car. He knows what he needs to do. He needs to put as many guys between him and that 10 as he can. Right now, as it sits, the 12's got the best chance. He's tied for second in points right now. Whereas Richard Holland is back in 6th position. So Cody just needs to put a couple more cars to get that lead would be great. Keep that 10 car back in the 5th position. It would work out great. So I thought there was going to be a battle here. He's still working on him. Got the 61 of Corey Cook back here. Haven't seen Corey for a minute. Good to see him back. He's in the Goodrich Chevrolet. It's a throwback to the late Dale Earnhardt. Looks like his 2000 and maybe the 1999 Monte Carlo with the pinstripe headlights. I like that look. So we can get a look at Hal Amy here. The 3 car running 9th position right now. Hal Amy's had a great season as well. 13 races counted, 3 top 10s. Couldn't get that elusive top 5 this year. Really got a win last season. We got a car on the wall somewhere. Might have been the 61 up in front of him. There's Brandon winning again. Running in the 8th position. But here's a guy right here that just missed that points cutoff. Had 5 top 5s and 5 top 10s. That's pretty much guaranteed top 5s all the way through. Just had those races that he didn't finish, that either connection issues or getting DNF'd, crashed out, whatever happened to him, and he kind of undid his great finishes for the year. He also had a win this season, which puts him among 7 different drivers, actually. 6 in the regular season. So it was definitely a tight points battle again this year for everyone at WFO. This ARCA car never disappoints. You can see my WFO logo is slightly off. I'm going to go ahead and adjust that as best I can. Just like that. Tried to throw it together as best I could. Guys, I had to install iRacing. I had to install the Chrome browser, my OBS software. I had to remember the sim apps, the sim racing apps, my login, my trading paints. I've been working for the past 4 hours trying to get all this together and remember everything, and I think I did. But if anything looks out of place, I don't have music to play. The promo video was actually installed to a separate hard drive, thank God. I make copies of all of those things. What actually happened is my computer decided that it didn't want to run the version of Windows from my solid state hard drive anymore, that it was corrupted. And so I had to reboot from a different drive and install Windows to that. I kept some of the files, but I added Windows to it. It is now full. To delete some things, move things around. Very complicated, crazy, not what I needed on a Tuesday. Also got a new headset. The one I used last week, you guys were noticing some audio issues, not being able to hear Vern and Nation in the booth. I think we've since resolved that, hopefully. Look at this battle shaping up between the 12, the 26, and the 22. 12's going to move up out of the way. 22 is looking to the inside. Good move by him. That's going to put Austin Wagner in the third position here this time by. Cody Williams starting to fall off on this run. But that lead keeps getting bigger and bigger. 4 seconds now to Vern Bradley. He's actually put Burt Wilson a lap down this time by. We're green all the way. 32 of 145. Great racing here. We have a 12-car field. Typically happens. We have a little bit of attrition in the chase. He's in guys typically summertime too, not helping guys coming out droves during the winter, and then it tapers off during the warmer time of the year. But right now I'm liking this clean green flag racing. We haven't seen a lot of it this season. We had some caution flag races early on with bigger fields, 26, 27 cars. I think it's a little more enjoyable to watch, especially for guys that do these long green flag runs like this guy right here. We can just put it down lap after lap, get inches within the wall without hitting it, and put it on these guys. So through the field again here, we're going to just random through the field, talk about some guys and their situation. We talked about how Amy, been an elusive season, kind of been the norm for him this year, getting caught up in other people's catastrophes, running his own race, and just getting caught up in wrecks. But nonetheless, he's kept it shiny side up tonight. I love that paint scheme. I've loved it all year. Great to see him out here. Still putting down laps. You'll get him next season. The guy that's starting to turn up the heat a little bit here. You look, he's actually within a second of that 31 car. That's Corey Cook. He's in 7th position right now. Corey Cook's had a really good season, except he missed way too many races to be chase eligible. Going through his statistics right now, Corey Cook actually had a solid start to the season. And about race 5, he kind of fell off the earth. We didn't hear anything from him. Not sure what was going on. Probably personal things that we don't need to know about. But Corey's back for this season finale. 61 car running 7th right now. Always good for a top 10. It's good to see him out here. Now, the guy that I'm worried about right now, and he's tied in 2nd in points, and this is the 31 car. This is Richard Hollins, last season's points winner. He was a champion WFO season 6. And as you see, he's kind of struggling with this track right now. It doesn't look like the car's coming to him. I don't think he's sandbagging or anything. I don't think that he's quite got this track figured out yet. He's a little off the pace. He's about 10 seconds off the leader. 2 seconds to the next position of Rick Fagone. I look to him to figure it out. I just hope it's not too late when he does. We're not quite halfway yet. We got plenty of time. About lap 85 would be, 83 would be halfway. I take that back. 73. But nonetheless, hope the 31 is able to turn up the heat here. He's got the 61 starting to breathe down his collar a little bit. The 10 car is coming down pit road, actually. See the Tide machine on pit road. Rick Fagone, he's kind of short pitting this field right now. So first taker on pit road. You see the old pit road wall. Really cool to see. That's where they used to exit pit road. They've since redesigned turns 1 and 2 to kind of have that more of a Darlington feel or Martinsville feel to their pit road, where it's got a long turn in the exit. Very difficult to get your stall through the 10 on and off pit road. Used all of the pace car to exit. Gonna go all the way to the bottom of the dog leg here just to clear these guys. Up on the track. So good stop for Rick. Didn't slide through his stall. On and off really good. There's Howie. We got another taker on pit road. Richard Holland also getting serviced. 12 car Cody Williams following Keaton Tripp in. Brandon Winning getting off for service now. The dirty Little Mermaid. There's Richard Holland back out on the track. And there's the 114, Vern Bradley. I think it's going to cycle out just all right for him. Able to maintain that lead as well. So still out on the track was Corey Cook and Austin Wagner, who was in his pit stall. Stayed out a little bit longer than everybody else. He's going to come off pit road. He'll be in second position here. A good pit stop for the 22. He's gonna get looking to the inside here in the 26 car, Keaton Tripp. Little race between teammates here going into 1. I think Keaton's gonna clear him coming off of 2. All the way to the bottom of the track, a little pinch there. Good run for the 22 on the outside. We're gonna go down the dog leg, and I think this is gonna be maybe not. Good advantage there, and the 22 staying up high. A good run there. To the 12, Cody Williams. Still got the duo in his sights. These guys get to racing each other. He'll catch right up to him. That's for third position. 26, 22 still racing it out. Keaton's not giving up. Says he's going to get a better run this time through. All the way to the bottom of the track. Sandwich track they use coming off with 4. Looks like Keaton's going to subside here. Starting to burn up those tires, I guarantee it. The 22 is getting a better run, a little loose, a little wiggle from the 22 there. That's going to give ground to the 26 to see him off of 4 again. All the way out to the wall. 22 just about pancaked it. Had to lift a little bit. So now the 26 is going to get by him, but those guys got the racing, and look what happened. That 12 car caught him. Little rub with the wall in the 22. Both cars loving this. These guys are burning up their tires, racing each other like that. 12's able to just sit back and watch. Still out to a 4-second lead. And Bradley. actually 3.5. It kind of varies back and forth, but right now that's your leader still. Led 48. I would say actually about 40 laps. We had some lead changes there on the pit stops. But Vern Bradley's definitely on another level right now. 22 and 26 still racing each other. 12 starting to get into the mix. It's the closest battle on the track. Corey Cook and Richard Holland kind of working on each other. Corey was able to get around him. But I want to stay on this battle right now between these two cars, these three cars. Cody's kind of sitting back here watching this go down, and I'm not 100% if he's pushing it or not, but he definitely smells blood right now. I think these guys race each other hard. Now, another thing to take into consideration, that 22 is not racing for this chase, the 26 is, so it might be very difficult for this 12 car to get around him. Peeking to the inside. 22 is kind of giving him that run, but then he diamond next the corner to get that run off. You see him get a little gain. Going into one, a little late on the braking, but still to the bottom of the track for the 12. The 22 using all of the track. He actually made some sparks off that wall. Corey Cook, Richard Holland, this battle is starting to shape up a little bit. But Corey Cook was out of most of this season, a little out of practice, but making it back for the season finale. Richard Holland's starting to work on the back bumper, put some pressure on him. He's going board with this 31 car. Still quite hasn't got the line yet. You see he's losing a lot of ground on the exits. We're going to score Richard about 13 seconds off the leader, Vern Bradley. About 7 seconds back from Rick Pagone, who's running in the 5th position right now. So top 5 right now for Ricky. He's doing what he needs to do. Not getting too far behind that 12 car. He's actually losing a little bit of ground to the 22 and 26 right now. Caution free, lap 55 of 145. Burt Wilson way down there on the dog leg. It's a shortcut, but that might be hindering his speed a little bit. You see, actually gaining on the 12. He might have pitted again. See, Burt Wilson's 2 laps down. There, he had to grab a Bud Light. Adriana says, come on, boys. Get up there, Hal, Cody, Richard, and Ricky. That's HJRM fans right there coming out in droves. They're working on it. Right now, we got the NASCAR Money guys, 2nd and 3rd. Vern Bradley, the free agent, WFO Racing. Vern Bradley's putting it down out here tonight, guys. About 5 seconds ahead of 2nd place. Guys on another area code led the vast majority of these laps. Excellent job of this 114. Country Time Lemonade. Keeping it clean, keeping it green. Loving what I'm seeing with this guy. Good to see him have a solid run. We go caution free so far. But we're coming up on halfway. These guys have about just past halfway on their fuel run as well. Looking to see Rick Fagone pit first again since he short pitted last time. I don't think it benefited him any. He's running the fifth position, 9 seconds back from the leader, 4 seconds from Cody Williams. Cody's starting to make a little ground on these guys, but I think it's a little late in this run now. You see Burt Wilson starting to catch up to him. He has his fresher tires. Burt's going to take it all the way down to the dog leg again. He's using that blue cone on the pit exit actually to make his cut. Never seen anyone do that before. Coming off of 4. We're starting to put that pressure on him. Got the car in the wall again. I think the 22 is using a little bit more track than what's allocated. Trying to make that turn one wall move out a little bit. 26 Keaton Tripp actually is the one hitting the wall. The 22 got around him. Both sides of those cars don't look too bad still. They're definitely using all of the track here. We can get a better look at that 22. He definitely has a little right side damage. There it is again, hard into the outside wall. '26 is going to get him back here. 22 way up the track, scrubbing that speed. 12 cars looking like a vulture now. Gonna swoop in for the kill. Oh, 12 getting a little loose off of 4. Would appear that the track conditions are starting to change a little bit. These guys are having to adapt their line. 12 cars running that lower line in 3 and 4 earlier. Now he's starting to step it in, dime in the corner a little bit more. 70 backed off a little bit. It's good for his run. I think the being 2 laps down shouldn't put pressure on the lead lap cars right now. It is good for him to follow this 12 though. 12's definitely running a good line. But some perfectionist out here is making them all look like fools, and he's still 5 seconds ahead. Right on board. He's got a little right side damage. Maybe he used a little more track. Austin Wagner and Keaton Tripp haven't beat out the turn 1 wall enough yet for that 114 to run that line, but they're working on it. Let's go on board here with Vern Bradley. Excellent line. You see him go all the way to the bottom of the entry. Trying to pin it down there as best he can. And then shoot up on the exit. Advantage to this car, no splitter. You can slam that car down on that dog leg. Quite the low entry you wanted there in 3 and 4, but still going to get the runoff. Watch this entry into 1 though. That's where he's making a lot of ground up. This is keeping it down there on the bottom and running it off the corner wide. Back to the throttle a little bit sooner than these guys, and it's paying off. No, falling back to the clutches. I thought this 12 would catch the 22 by now with that damage, but it hasn't happened yet. They're gonna battle back here. 31 was able to get around the 61. With Richard Holland in position 6 now. Rick Fagone, quiet night, top 5 finish. I mean, he's leading the points. He's just got to come out here and put in a good finish and keep real close to that 12, and he's got it. Michael McCauley 1 lap down now. Struggling a little bit of this track tonight. Another guy struggling quite a bit. Burt Wilson. Still a badass paint scheme on that thing, but you've seen him running behind this 12. He's hanging with him. But I'm not sure if it's the tires or if he just figures something out here. It's a different line altogether. He's definitely cutting it lower than anybody else at dogleg, and I think that's where he's losing a little bit of speed, is he's not coming into 3 and 4 as wide. He's scrubbing off that speed, taking it out there like that. Those tires don't like to do that. So we'll see if Burt can adjust later on in this race. There's a guy being threatened right now of going a lap down. The 3-car Hal Amy. He's in 10th position. Just brushed the outside wall there. Flirting with the apron in 1. He sees that leader in his mirror. Let me go back to this gearbox camera. You can see Vern Bradley back there coming out of the 2. Hal's going to have to keep running this line, stay consistent. Lost another couple tenths there. All right, so we're just at halfway here. Get back to the leader, Vern Bradley. You can see him catching the 3 of Hal Amy, threatening to take him a lap down. Second place, 26 Keaton Tripp, and not far behind is that teammate, the 22 of Austin Wagner. These guys have been battling for quite some time. You see the battle scars on the right sides of those vehicles. It's been hard to get out of turn 4 here. And not far behind them, representing HJRM, newest member of the team, Cody Williams. Sunny delight. Not so sunny here in Phoenix, the night race. Good to see these cars under the lights. That blue and yellow looking good. Don't think it's going to be enough because the points leader in 5th position, Rick Fagone, putting it down out there. Doing what he needs to do just to maintain that. It's one of the tracks that HJRM discussed that they did not really like. None of them really have a favorite corner or know a technique to get through this any better. Nonetheless, they practiced. I know that they put the laps in, they tried, and they're doing what they need to do. Corey Cook coming back really strong tonight. 6th position for him. Even if we had a full field, I still think this 61 car would be in the top 10. Around Richard Holland again. A good night for him tonight, and used on a lot of track to get into turn 3. 41, Richard Holland, he needs to step it up. He's going to have to figure this track out, make up some ground. Got a lot of work to do. 18 seconds, about 8 seconds, give or take, to Cody Williams, and 6 seconds to Rick Fagone. So Richard's going to have to figure it out here. Change that lineup. Brendan Winning in 8th position tonight. Haven't talked much about Brandon, which is a good thing. It means he's having a solid, quiet night, not getting caught up in anything, no wall touches. Good, solid night at Phoenix for the 84 tonight. Good to see him representing the Lions Den machine. Haven't seen a lot of those guys out here, but Brandon's still coming out. Just as we talk about this, Hal Amy getting around Derek Robinson. Derek Robinson just behind him. Actually, he's getting ready to work on the 3 car. But, yeah, now Derek Robinson's in the hot seat. You see that 114 creeping up behind both these guys. Hal said, I got to run away. I got to put some distance between me and you. 38 starting to get that run. They had a different entry into the corner. Later braking for the 38. The 114 actually just got into the wall, but 38, 84 on pit road. See if that 10 car came down as well. No, he's still out there on the track. Sounds like that thing is shut off. He's clutching it, trying to make up that difference on the pit road. And that engine shut completely down. But Ricky is definitely clutching this thing, trying to get as much fuel as he can to pit with these boys. Said it's going to go green. I'm going to try some fuel strategy. I like this. Going to make it interesting. He's coming down pit road now. See if he misses that stall. This is detrimental. This can't have any mistakes. Green flag pit stops are so important here. Very, very short track. It's hard to make up that time. Go a lap down in a hurry. For all you guys that listen to this broadcast while you're racing, I apologize if I make you nervous. It's all in fun. Good stop for the 10. 114 off of pit road. 12, Cody Williams on pit road. See if he can get into a stall. You see him just behind those NASCAR money guys. 26, Keaton Tripp. Let's see who can win the race off of pit road. Blue cone is actually about 300 feet past this camera. See how Amy out for his stop. 12 and 26, pretty much identical the way they came in. On pit road again, Vern Bradley cycling out. I think Austin Wagner's your leader. He's just come down pit road. Good stop. Corey Cook's probably going to follow suit here in just a moment. Put him in P5. He's actually made up a lot of ground. I don't know if he took 2 tires, but Rick Fagone into 6th position now. So that puts a little gap between the 12 and the 10. Points battles shuffling around. And 12 have actually had incident-free races so far as well, so these guys are definitely getting all the points they can get. There's the 22 Austin Wagner, 26 Keaton Tripp. This battle is shaping up. These boys have spread out a little bit, about a 3-second gap between the two of them. But cycling back out, 4 seconds ahead. Vern Bradley still putting it down out there. leading the most laps, 58 laps to go. Excellent run for this 114. I don't even know how you can interview a guy that leads all the laps. Do you just shake his hand? Battle shaping up here. Brandon Wynn and Corey Cook, they're fighting it out. This is for the 7th position. Corey Cook's going to get around him. Officially now, Hal Amy a lap down. Running in 9th. 8 cars left on the lead lap. Vern Bradley's going to be working on the 84 next. Vern's about 6 seconds off of this guy. Then the next spot will be Corey Cook. There's actually about 12 seconds ahead. Don't have the exact numbers. I'm just going to guesstimate what I do. Trying to get as much coverage as I can of all these guys that you love to watch. Vern Bradley, Austin Wagner, Keaton Tripp, Richard Holland. The names go on and on. Rick Fagone, Hal Amy. We could name them, but you guys know who they are. We appreciate you guys coming out and watching this. And we have a caution. This is going to throw a whole Nixon. I can't believe the caution come out. We got to find out what happened, and you guys know what this means. And I don't have it installed. I really, you know, in the Windows restall, I should have done it. I should have just burned it down with fire. But we're going to go back and find this crash. I think I know who it was. Somebody making a cut onto the track. Something dramatic happened in the wheel here. So he's going down pit road. Not really sure if the cold tires got to him, but he comes off in turn 2. Cuts it down, and that thing just goes sideways on him. He's trying to save it. Michael McCauley losing it on the back straightaway, locking the brakes hard. I'm surprised the caution came out for that, honestly. So this shakes everything up. 10 car. 31, 12, 22, 26. 31, 61, way far back. I'm not sure why. They just didn't make it back in time. 114. Gonna get to his stall first. We're gonna watch him come down pit road. The 114 qualified in 3rd. He's going to use these next 2 stalls. He made sure that he didn't punch that stall, and 22 is going to beat him out. 2 tire stop for the NASCAR money guys. So they're going to take the lead. And 10 car is actually going to lose the battle off pit road to the 12. No, that was close. Let's go back and watch that battle. Let's see a different camera angle. Oh, the 10 just beat him to the line there on the exit on the green cone. Close race off pit road. So a little bit of fire. It wouldn't be a WFO race without a little bit of fire. 51 laps to go. This kind of shakes things up a little bit. 2 tires stopped for the 26-22 teammates. And your leader, Keaton Tripp, he's going to lead them off. Let's give some guys some opportunity. You see Derek Robinson's actually 14 laps down now. And I believe he put it behind the wall. Is somebody trying to steal my swag right now? Because I hear another commentator. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the ambience, but whoever that guy is, he needs to be fired. He does not work for WFO. I do not appreciate it. Go Wagner Trip Motorsports. Procreate user, thank you. Got some Keaton Tripp and Austin Wagner fans out there in the chat. Let your voice be heard. Getting ready to go green. Didn't hear it? Okay, maybe I'm just hearing things. You know, all these races, after so many races, I start to hear things. I might create my own reality after a while. So, guys, bear with me. I might be going crazy. Watching cars go in a circle for 13 races, it starts to get to you. Nothing a little bit of self-medicating with Bud Light can't fix. We got the Keaton Tripp, Austin Wagner, your leader earlier in this race for a lot of laps, Vern Bradley, and Rick Fagone, your points leader. Things are going to heat up here. Pace car is off. Green flag is going to come out. 26 going to get on that straightaway. There he goes.
Green flag.
Out to a great lead. Didn't tell his teammate. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate that. I just don't want anybody stealing my swag. I don't want some commentator from iRacing coming in here like he owns the place, telling me how to run things. Rick Fagone losing a lot of ground on this restart. You see him getting passed by the 12 right off the rip. Corey Cook to the inside. Ricky's starting to get the momentum though. He's going to try to hang it out there. Car into the wall. I think that was the 12. 114. Turning it up a little bit on the exit. Car's probably turning better than the 26 and 22. They have that left side tires heated up already. 114 just needs to bide his time. These boys got 2 tires. There's no reason to push it right now. See him getting that lower entry into 1 as well. It's such an advantage to come off a 2 like that. Once he gets the heat in those tires, he's going to catch these guys. But let's go back to that 10 car who lost a lot of ground. You saw him on that restart. He went from about 3rd position, 4th position, back to 6th. So Rick Fagone got some gap now. 12 car doing what he needs to do. Coming off of 4. See these guys really using the racetrack. I need the light machine putting it down. Wagner Trip Motorsports leading the pack right now. 26 Keaton Tripp, your leader. Austin Wagner looking to the inside. Closing the doors, the 26. They're going to battle it out. These boys got hot tires. Pretty bold move coming out of pit road on 2. Got him the lead. See if they can run away with it. 22 all the way to the dog leg. Didn't quite have the advantage, but he's still peaking on that 26. But 114 is already on their bumper. They're feeling the urgency. 2 tires, maybe a bad call. 22 on the outside, nope. Close the door again, 22 right on the bumper of the 26. Austin Wagner not a points deal right now. He's just kind of protecting that lead for his teammate. But you can see the line that they're running. Playing defense right now. Top 3, you can throw a blanket over him. Spreading out down in the dog leg. 26 not using as much track. It's probably saving the tires. But he's got a peaker. 22 looking inside. Another door slammed right in the face of Austin Wagner. Coming off of 4, they're still running all 22 into the wall. 114 is going to get by him. 22 had to concede. He lost all that momentum. So now Vern Bradley is going to work on that 26 all the way down to the bottom. Look at the run the 114 of Vern Bradley gets into that entry. He's able to drive it off a little bit harder as well. You can see the two-tire disadvantage now as it starts to come to. Peek into the inside, little touch. 26 runs up the track, gets a run off the corner. 114 had to back off or he was going to get into him. But he's getting such a run on the entry, he just can't go anywhere with it yet. Up the pass here at Phoenix. A little loose for the 114. Where Vern Bradley likes it, loose and fun. That girl I met in high school. Off the corner, looking good. Really impressed at Keaton Tripp getting by with these two tires right now. He's still able to put it down out there, leading some laps. But what a run that Vern Bradley gets in that entry at one. I think that's his biggest advantage is that entry into turn one, all the track out of two. You can tell the determination, the way he's driving this thing, that he's on a mission. Got a car coming down pit road. That's the 61 of Corey Cook. Not sure if this is a scheduled stop, but he is coming down pit road. Tide Machine just behind the 12. These are your points battles. Keaton Tripp, your leader, looking good right now. He's doing what he needs to do. I really thought those tires would come in for the 114, but maybe he burned it up trying to keep up with these boys. They had them hot tires. Look at that run, though. Still working on him, putting the pressure. He's filling that mirror. It's full of yellow. He's got a honeybee behind him. Right up on the bumper. Let's go back to this gearbox camera. The runoff of the 4 is not as good, but look at this entry into 1. Right up on the bumper. Just looking for a weakness. One hiccup by the 26, and he's getting around him. There it is, looking into 3. '26 still using all the track to get off that 4. The cut on the dog leg is very advantageous to your time, but it can burn those tires up, and I think maybe that's where Vern is starting to lose a little bit of time in the long run. Right there off of 4, he's kind of swaggered out there, and he's pushing that car to the limit. Turn 1 is his advantage. I think if he uses that, he's going to get around this 26. He just needs to time it right. Looking down on the dog leg again. 26 saving those tires. 22 not far behind. Still playing a little defense right on the bumper again. Vern just can't find that spot to get to the inside yet. It'll come to him. 33 to go. Keaton Tripp, your leader. This battle is just too good to pass up right now. This is for the lead. I know it doesn't look like a battle, but Vern is definitely being patient. 26 doing what he needs to do. A little smoke, locked it up into 1. Vern very far on the outside. 22 is able to get around him now. Go back and watch that really quickly. I gotta get that. You're gonna see the 114 lock it up really hard here into the entry. They just about had contact. Actually, they might have. now Keaton Tripp's got a little cushion with him. Austin Wagner running in second position, but all this racing and this battling, look who's creeping up here. Cody Williams in fourth place right now. He's been watching this battle for quite some time, saving his tires. And that's a huge advantage at Phoenix. Washed up the track a little bit there on that entry. See the 12 starting to catch him. Keep letting it float, Cody. You're doing good. Get back to it too soon. Get real low on the entry one. Mimic that 114. .28 laps to go, guys. Getting down to the nitty gritty. We're going to have some green flag pit stops as these guys continue to go. Surprised I haven't seen anyone short pit this yet. .114 way up to the outside. 12 car is going to take advantage of that. Put him in P3 now. 114 definitely burned it up trying to get around these boys. Still your leader, 26, Keaton Tripp. What a strategy by these boys right now to come out. What a bold move, taking 2 tires. Put themselves in a position to win this race with 26 laps to go, shaping up really well. Keaton Tripp about 2 seconds to a not teammate. I'll look for this battle to shape up here in just a moment. We got some green flag pit stops happening. 114 down pit road. 4 tire stop for the 114. Down and away, Vern Bradley. Still the battle up here. Corey Cook, who's actually short pitted all of the field. See him right on the back bumper of the 12. Could be making him drive it a little harder. Richard Holland in 4th position, staying out here with these guys. Sorry. Hard for me to keep up with all the things going on right now. Hal Amy back in the lead lap. He's running in the 5th position right now. This battle's still happening up here. Keaton Tripp probably losing some ground to that 114. Vern Bradley scored 1 lap down right now. This top 3, not much separating them. They're going to have to pit together. I look for this to shape up really weird. I think the 12 might short pit these guys. 22 laps to go. Corey Cook got around the 12. He's starting to look to the 22 now. We start getting these guys at short pit and have such an advantage over these slower cars that have been out there a little bit longer. It can make for a caution, so you got to be careful. If you're the lead pack, you just let them go. You see that 61 working the leader now, trying to get back on the lead lap. 6th position, Corey Cook right now. Now coming down pit road is the 26. I think the 12 is going to follow him in. If lead 12 didn't come in too hot. We're going to stay on this right here, because this is advantageous for this 12. He's got to have a good set of 20 laps. There it is right there. Good stop. But, oh, missed his stall. The 12 has missed his stall. Lost a shitload of time. He might as well just take it out. That's going to cost him a lot of time. You see how Amy also missed his stall. 12, Cody Williams, when it counted. Maybe fuel only now, but it doesn't matter. He's lost about 5 seconds on pit road. He's kicking himself in the head for that one. Richard Holland's going to take advantage of that. He's going to come out in 4th position. Let's get up here to the 114. See where he's going to shake out. As Austin Wagner's coming out of pit road. There it is right there. That's going to be your new leader. On and off pit road. Did a good job. Short pitted these guys. Now he's going to try to run away with it. Not sure where Keaton Tripp's going to shake out. It looks like he's in 3rd position. Rick Pagone behind him. As we're shaking out this field. Corey Cook is your leader. Let's see if he's clutching it right now. Go on board with this guy. 18 laps to go. A little loose off of 4 there. Letting the 3 of Hal Amy get around him there. Back in the lead lap. Hal still in 9th position. Not sure how long this 61 can go. He might be praying for a caution. Second position, Vern Bradley just behind him. You see him, the intensity of how he's driving into that corner. He knows where that leader is. He knows he's on old tires. And he's got about 2 seconds on Keaton Tripp and Austin Wagner. Still your leader, 61. Let's see how far he can push it. $15 laps to go. I think he's going to catch him, Diana. I don't think that the 61's got enough mustard or enough fuel to make it to the end. He definitely short pitted these boys. Calculated decision, hoping for a caution. I don't think it's going to come. There's the runoff of 4. Vern Bradley's catching this guy. A second now to 2nd place. There was a bunch of time going into 3. Corey Cook way up the track. Here's the pass off of 4. Peeking to the inside. He's going to get him into 1 here. And he's got the 22 of Austin Wagner just behind this battle. Corey Cook going to lose some positions here. Hungry cars behind him. It's the advantage. You see all these different strategies playing out, but in the end, it's going to be fresh tires that prevail. The 22 gets around him with ease off of 4. Setting his sights on the 114. This track is rubbered up. That line's going to change. Guy's kicking himself right now in the 8th position. It's Cody Williams. He was having a great race, looking good. Shame for that guy. But we're going back to the front because the 22 has caught the 114. 11 laps to go. Steve Byrne had to change that line a little bit. 22 right on his bumper. Oh, a little touch. Little contact there. 26 is going to get by him now. Top three, working hard. Still your leader right now, Vern Bradley. He's trying to hang it out there. 26 looking to the inside of the exit of 2. New leader coming out of the dog leg here. Right on his back bumper. Here we go with a crossover. Maybe a move off of 4. Vern Bradley's in a Tripp and Wagner sandwich, if you want to call it that. Washing up the track. I don't know if Vern took 2 tires on that last stop. Maybe lost a little time. There they go, right around the 114. Austin Wagner, Keaton Tripp, 1 and 2, third place, 114, 7 laps to go, 6 laps to go this time by. Could be wrong. I'm usually wrong. Ask my wife. Keaton Tripp way out there. These guys are running away with it. Closest points battler right now is Rick Fagone. He's in 5th position. He needs to get around Corey Cook here. Needs to catch this guy. You see him driving the balls off of it right now. Using all of that racetrack off of 4. These two are running away. They're going to battle for the lead here in just a moment. 114 in the wall. Hanging it all out there, trying to win this race. But 22 to the inside. It's a new leader with 5 to go, blinking out. Connection issues for the 22. 26 looking to the inside. See if that 10 car's, oh, car into the wall. 22 hard into the outside wall. 114 is going to take advantage of that. They got 2 cars that hit the outside wall. See if that 10 has caught this 61. He has 4 to go. He's working the outside now. Back those corners up a little bit more. You can get around them. Getting a hell of a run off of 4 here. 3 to go. Keaton Tripp is still your leader. About 2 seconds ahead. Running away with it. 2 to go. We're looking at this battle right here. This is really important for the points day. We'll see where this shakes out. Two laps to go. Go cockpit view. We're going to take this white flag. Let's see if Rick Fagone can get around him. This is really, really important for the points. Keaton Tripp still your leader. There it is, white flag is out. Lost a little bit of ground there. Don't know if he's going to have the muster to do it. Here we go into the dog leg. Rick Fagone on the outside. Didn't have the mustard. Here's the 26, gonna take the checkered flag. Keaton Tripp, your winner at Phoenix? And I have no idea. Putting it down right on the infield, checking out, backing out. Nice race, guys. Excellent run by everybody. Not gonna burn it down. Gotta go figure out the points. Final finishing order. Keaton Tripp, your winner tonight. Let's put it up there on the screen. Austin Wagner in second. Vern Bradley in third. Corey Cook in fourth. Good finish for Corey. Short pitting these guys. Rick Vagone just couldn't quite get around him. Richard Holland sixth. Brandon Winning in seventh. Cody Williams, tough break for him in eighth position. Hal Amy getting a top 10 tonight. Rounding out your field on the lead lap. Burt Wilson 46 down in 10th. Michael McCauley 48 down 11th. Derek Robinson 64 down. What a race, guys. No idea who's going to be the points winner. We're going to have to get official word from WFO Tower to figure this out. I do not want to declare a champion, but we do have Keaton Tripp. We will get him up in the booth. I want to just make sure that everything's correct before I interview anyone. So we're going to hit intermission and take a little break here because, well, let's be honest, I've been talking to you for about 2 hours now. So let's go ahead, take a little break, and I'll figure this out for you.
And the race is going to go on. 119, Austin Wagner under battle from the 70 car, Burt Wilson. Burt Wilson's going to nose ahead. Oh my goodness, what a pass right there. Rise of the dead. The love, the hate, the sex, the truth, the jealousies that make us fools. Wake up this time. The joys, the chance, the life to lose. Our legacy is after you. We're coming to the white flag this time. Will they make it to the start-finish line all the way around the trioval here? They're there. We're 2 by 2 on the last lap. But there's a 0-0, an 18 car, 1 car, 31 car, and they're wrecking in the front. For the lead, here's the race right here. Nick Gardner, Richard Holland, Ryan Daniels. Ryan W. Daniels, the 0-0 car, crossing the start-finish line, winning the opener here.
Alrighty, we're back. We're going to get on the 26 car of Keaton Tripp. Your winner tonight, WFO season champion, Keaton Tripp. Congratulations, driver. How do you feel, buddy?
Feel good. I'm kind of pissed off that I didn't do burnouts. I don't know why I forgot to do burnouts. I just got right out of there. But
hey, man, pulling it down and acting like you've been there before, there's nothing wrong with that. That makes a bigger statement.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, it was a pretty good race tonight, but we only had one caution. I think Vern probably would have had it there if that caution didn't come out there, but it was fun battling with him and Austin there, and it was a good race tonight, that's for sure.
We saw the strategy there on that pit stop, put you guys up to the front. You took 2 tires. Bold move. I thought maybe it wouldn't pay off, but you and Wagner were able to hold Vern at bay. You guys work really well all season. It was fun to watch. Take us through that last stint. What was going through your mind?
Whenever I got by Vern there, thought Austin was gonna get by me there, but I think he got up in the wall. And then whenever he got in the wall there, I pretty much had, as long as a caution wouldn't come out there, I pretty much knew I had it locked up. Because I had like, what, a 2-second lead over him at that time. And yeah, that's pretty much whenever I knew I had it locked up. But other than that, I was worried there with the 11, Cody Williams. He was keeping good pace with me tonight. I don't know what happened there on the last pit stop with him, because he was right behind me, and I don't know if he got caught speeding or something, but I didn't see him after that.
Yeah, we saw the 12 slip through his pit stall. Yeah, he actually missed it entirely and slid into another stall. So tough break for the 12 tonight, Cody Williams. But again, Ben, not to take anything away from you, you ran a great race. You guys had good strategy, and like you said, that caution just kind of threw a nix into everything.
Yeah, for sure, it definitely did. That's what pretty much gave me the win tonight, I think.
Well,
and then that strategy.
The whole season chalks up to this race tonight. You guys went into the playoffs. You had a game plan. K&N, ARCA, whatever you want to call it. You guys dominated a lot of this race. You were in the top 5 all the way through, so congratulations.
Yep, thanks.
All right, you got anybody you'd like to thank for tonight and that championship?
Thank you guys, of course, for putting on all these races, broadcasting them and all that. It's always fun to go back and watch them and stuff, and yeah, all the money you guys put into hosting these races and all that, and can't thank you guys enough. And thank Austin, Dad, Mom, NASCAR money, and that's pretty much it.
Well, hey, don't thank us. It's actually Nation's paycheck that goes into a lot of this. We just don't pay them. That's kind of the secret. That's the secret to all of this, is we just don't pay Nation, and we make up the difference. So, but again, thank you. We appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, good job tonight to the 26 WFO Season 7 champion, Keaton Tripp. Tripp and Wagner. Did I say that right? Motorsports?
Yeah, Tripp Wagner. Or Wagner Tripp Motorsports.
Wagner Tripp Motorsports, okay. It should be, I think, a name change. I mean, you are the champion, so, swap that around. All right.
Yeah, I'll have to tell Austin that.
Yeah, you definitely get to relay that message and let me know how that goes. I'm going to pull him up if you're cool with that.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, Austin Wagner's official name change to the team. It is now Tripp Wagner Motorsports because we have a new bestowed champion.
Yeah,
so I don't know if you're aware of that.
We still got the truck race tomorrow night, so I don't know yet. If he beats me tomorrow night, I think we can change it, but...
Well, officially, unofficially...
Tonight is Tripp Wagner Motorsports.
Tonight it is. Good second place finish, not to be overshadowed, but your teammate did get it done. Your last stint, you guys took 2 tires. Was that a game plan? You both had the same page, or what was going on there?
Yeah, Keaton told me we should take 2 tires. I thought he was just talking to me since I wasn't really running for the championship and I didn't have much to lose. I thought it was a good idea, and then he came out in front of me and I realized he took 2 also, and we got a little bit worried there because we didn't really need to get that much of an advantage since he was already in front of everyone else. for the majority of the race, but it worked out pretty good. We only had to run about 20 laps on those tires anyway, so I think it helped him edge out a little bit further ahead of the other guys, and yeah, it worked out pretty good. It looks like Vern pitted a little too early, and we caught up to him with the fresh tires, and Keaton was able to fly past us, and I tried passing him there at the end. I wasn't going to make it easy on him, and he just straight up beat me, so congrats to him. Proud of him. 2 championships, I think, now, and just 2 seasons he's been here, and yeah, good night for us.
Yeah, it was excellent to watch. We saw the 114 dominate a lot of this race, putting down the laps there at the start. Do you think the caution, we talked to Keaton, he said that the caution kind of threw that out the window. Do you think that mixed it up?
Oh yeah, for sure. Vern looked like he was on tire hacks tonight. Me and Keaton were talking about. He was dominating all night, and that caution definitely helped us get back to him. And I think we picked up on a lot of things throughout the race that made us a little bit faster. But if that would have stayed green, I don't think we would have been able to catch up with Vern. And yeah, we just got lucky there at the end with the caution and the 2 tire strategy, and then just strategy coming into the end getting us the win. But yeah, Vern was fast all night.
Yeah, there's no way we would have caught him. He had like a 5-second lead, I think.
Yeah, we couldn't even figure out what was going on, how he was so fast. But we're lucky he wasn't in the championship tonight.
His entrances in 1 were just insanely way more faster than us. I don't know how he was doing it, but
yeah, we were observing that. We went on board with you guys and checked the different lines that people were running into 1, and he was just coming in so much lower and faster than the rest of the field, and it just, I don't know how he was pulling it off, but he make it stick and he drive it out real wide in 2. But you guys figured it out. When you can't overcome someone's driving line, adapting, pit strategy and things like that, always figuring out a way to win. That's what wins championships. So congratulations to you boys and that team.
Yep, thanks. Yeah, we tried mimicking what he was doing, and I just couldn't pull it off. And yeah, this track is just so unique, and there's so many different ways you can run it. He just had it dialed in. We're definitely gonna have to practice for the trucks tomorrow.
For sure, man. All right, we look forward to seeing you guys. Austin, you got anybody that you'd like to thank for tonight?
Thank Eaton for getting us a championship again, and thanks to the whole WFO Racing League. It's been another fun season. Thanks to you for broadcasting Tuesdays. Thanks to Vern for broadcasting and Nation for broadcasting Wednesdays, and just thanks to the whole league. It's a fun group of guys, and looking forward to tomorrow night.
Excellent, man. All right, well, 9 o'clock. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, sounds good.
Good job, guys.
See ya.
All right, that was Keaton Tripp and Austin Wagner. Wagner Tripp Motorsports. Tripp Wagner. I don't know. I don't know the name change. It'll be official. It's going to happen. But anyway, we got a 3rd place driver to go down and interview, and I know that he is going to be a little bit upset, but nonetheless, top 5 finish for that guy tonight. And we're going to get down there and pull him up right here. That's the 3rd place finisher, Vern Bradley, 114. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
All right, Vern, sorry to just pull you out abruptly, but hey, man, 3rd place tonight. I think that caution kind of screwed you, but you were on rails in that first green flag stint. You guys led so many laps tonight.
Well, I'll tell you, if I knew the 2 tires would be magical under that caution, I'd have probably done it myself, Coop, but I didn't have no way of seeing until I took 4 and went out there and got my ass handed to me, so.
Yeah, it definitely changed it. I think the heat in those tires on that start gave them a little edge, but then it seemed like as the laps progressed, that thing got a little bit looser, and
they just drove away from me.
Yeah,
so
the drive off there, it just
I guess 4 tires, I learned, the only lesson I think I learned from it was 4 tires don't work anymore.
Well, at times we saw different people driving different lines. Your line was the best line, and with 4 tires, it looked like you were pretty much unstoppable. That first stint coming into 1, you were lower than anybody else. I think you were braking later than everyone else as well, and that's where you made up a lot of your time. But I don't know if 2 tires just helped them guys through 3 and 4 more, or what exactly went on there, but
yeah, I'm not sure what happened with it. Like I said, if I could have known they had magical tires down there and I could have took 2 of them and magically been faster, I would have done it. But I didn't know it, so we ended up 3rd tonight. But it was a good run. I think I had a good race car. And
hell yeah.
If a caution hadn't come out, I don't I don't think anyone had anything for me, but it's okay. I mean, we'll come back next season and work on it again. Maybe I'll go 2 tires all next season. We'll see how that goes.
I don't know if I'd recommend that, Vern. And I know that hey, we're not taking anything away. You had an excellent race tonight, and I hope next season you'll be in this points battle, competing with these guys and showing what's up. Another successful WFO season, man.
I don't have the speed anymore. I mean, as much as I've tried, I just don't have it no more, Coop. I think I'll stick to broadcasting and get out of the race car. Just kind of hang it up. I mean, if I do 4 and I can't go out and be competitive anymore, then I'm done with it, I think.
Nah, we'll see you in a car, I'm sure, at some point this season, next season. But
I wouldn't look forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it. I will solemnly swear that I will make it my first priority to make sure Vern Bradley gets back in a car at some point next season. But
yeah, I think it's time for the lemonade card, the Country Time lemonade car, to go over to someone else. And
I mean, you think Nation could rock those colors?
I think he could.
Yeah.
I think if anyone could pull it off, it'd be Nation. But we haven't seen him tonight, so
yeah, he's AFK, LFK, LMFAO. I don't know what he does exactly, but we are using his paycheck to fund this race tonight.
That's right.
So thank you, Nation, for all that money you make to make sure WFO
We definitely
can-
appreciate that for sure. No, I'm tired. I mean, at 145 laps there with that Oculus on is a long way to go, and
Yeah.
guys did a great job. Would we have 1 caution flag?
Yep.
The
Excellent
whole race. Yeah, so great racing all night long, and it is what it is. I mean, I thought we had them covered for a while, and when that caution come out, I knew it would change things, but I figured after a few laps that I'd get around those guys and go back to doing what I'd been doing that whole race. But like I said, man, I needed that match set of 2 tires. That's it.
Yeah, that advantageous 2 tires, it just it threw me for a loop, man. I saw them guys pull that move, and I thought, well, this is gonna backfire. I figured after about 10 laps.
Well, any time I've ever seen it happen, it has backfired. So I was kind of shocked when it didn't. But you learn it. I guess you learn every day.
Yep. Yeah, it's a weird thing. And again, we were talking about your entry into 1. That 4 tire, even on the long run, you were still coming in there a lot hotter than everybody else and running that bottom. I think I might have even learned just riding on board in the broadcast of how to get through 1 and 2. And so I don't think you need to hang it up, buddy. I think you got the speed. Cards just haven't fallen in the right place yet, but
I'm telling you, I don't have those tires, man. If I had the tire scoop, I think it would be different. But I mean that's probably one of the best races I've ran all season, without a doubt. And there was nothing more I could do, honestly.
Yeah, we
I've
saw you driving your heart out.
I've won a couple Road to Pro truck races, so I think I know a thing or two about getting around some of these tracks.
Mhm,
But there was
for sure.
nothing. I mean, nothing I could do on that one. I got my ass handed to me.
One of those things, man. But hey, nonetheless, another successful season at WFO. Congratulations to you for running 7 successful seasons with these guys. And,
It's been a hell of a ride, man. I appreciate you being in the booth this season. I think you've done a phenomenal job, Coop, and hopefully we'll hear you in the booth next season. We haven't talked about any plans for that or anything yet, but man, you've done a phenomenal job this season. I do want to say, since it's the last race, while we're in here, that I don't know that the series is going to keep the same name next season, the Twisted Tuesday ARCA series. The ARCA series will return, but we do have a primary sponsor for this series next season.
10-4.
So the name might change on that. The truck series, we'll discuss that tomorrow night on the truck side, because I got some things going on it too. But this series is going to change just the name. And I do want to thank everybody who's not just participated in the races this season and hung out with us, league members, just all the people around. I want to thank them all. Congrats to Keaton Tripp on his championship tonight. I don't want to take that away from him. Keaton has had a heck of a season,
For sure.
and he went out and got it done tonight. So congrats to Keaton on that. I think that's about it. Thank all the fans that come in week in and week out. They put the votes in for the driver of the day. They put up with me and Nation on Wednesday night. So I think we owe them.
Out here, man.
Maybe we owe them our condolences.
Well, we do owe them this. We're going to say it one last time. Twisted Tuesday ARCA series is very thankful for all you fans, and we look forward to another season. We do have a little driver of the day interview, if you'd like to stick around for that.
Yeah, who we got?
Rick Fagone.
Awesome. Get Enrique up here.
Alrighty. Rick Fagone, it's the 10-car Tide Pods. You got a copy, buddy?
Fucking driving tonight like I was eating fucking Tide Pods.
You got driver of the day, though. I mean, if
How
Tide
about,
Pods
hey,
is
how
what it
about that
takes.
shit? I was like, why am I talking to Brad Cooper right now? What the fuck am I doing up here?
You got
Very
Vern
cool.
Bradley and Bradley Cooper up here. Dude, you I don't know, you were putting pressure on that 61 there at the end. I thought you were going to get him, but you guys just didn't seem to know, like, confident.
This place sucks balls, and I was ready to go to bed an hour ago.
Well,
That's how I feel about it. So
on that note, I agree with you to an extent. This is not one of my favorite tracks, but you guys got around it. One caution tonight, and you got driver of the day for that.
Well, I know I told Nation just last night that I don't even have to show up and I'll finish 4th place, so I thought about it. But to hang in there and then manage to come up runner-up, seeing as how the last season we had, I didn't even make the top 12, I don't think. So to come in runner-up and do it Ryan Newman style with fucking 0 wins and a bunch of top 5s and a bunch of top 10s, I guess I'm happy with where I finished, because I feel as though I was beaten by a bunch of other guys all season long. So I'm happy with it, with a runner-up, I suppose, and congratulate Keaton on a win and a championship. I told him last season I was coming for blood, but this season didn't really have much. So that's what it is.
Man, you were beating on me in practice last night, if it makes you feel any better.
I know, Vern. I felt really good last night after kind of out driving you there after about 25 laps, but I know you can drive a loose car, and I know you're going to be fast pretty much anywhere we go with the setup. So really fucking a handful like that. So it really had a lot of encouragement going into this race. But once it got going, I was really loose off of turn 3 and 4, and I couldn't turn the car off turn 2. So I mean, it was, I don't know if it's just the simple thing is like the track temperature being different in the two, but it didn't feel anything like it did last night.
This track definitely changed, especially after about 40 laps. It looked like you guys were getting looser for a longer amount of time. We saw Derek Robinson actually come off of the dog leg and just completely.
Yeah, I had a couple moments on the back stretch, and that's supposed to be one of the easiest places to run besides well, excuse me, I don't even know where the hell we are. I'm thinking we're at the new Phoenix where you turn 1s.
We were.
Turn 2, so.
We were in the new one.
It was a handful, even on the straightaways, no doubt about it.
Yeah, you guys look staggered, and I kudos to you guys, because I don't know that I could have drove it those first few laps out there on cold tires, but good job nonetheless, and another successful season at WFO.
I appreciate it, Brad, and I look forward already. Can't wait to go to the next one, and can't really wait to skip tomorrow night and take 4th place. I'll run it, but not too fired up about it, I'll promise you that.
All right, well, that's okay. We can wreck each other. Does that sound good?
Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Coming down to it. I'll take whatever I can get tomorrow night.
All right, well, hey, man, congratulations on driver of the day, and I know
Yes,
you
thank
got
you
people to
guys,
thank, man.
Hanging out and watching this, I know it's a lot of fun, and I've had enjoyed time spent with Hal. We just got to get him to easy in, easy off. Just dump. Can't get in the gas. So.
Yeah, we'll get him there next season. How progressed, and I thought he did a great job tonight. He hung on to the car well, and he was fast in practice as well, and he put down a good qualifying effort. So Hal's definitely turning the corner.
It's fun to watch, so I look forward to it again next season. Let's go, boys.
Right on, man. Well, again, maybe a name change to multiple things. We talked about the Keaton Trip Motorsports change in the name. I don't know that that's actually official, but
I might start
that'd be
driving
fun.
a fucking Chevy again. It might be faster. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think that's gonna make a difference.
I'm telling you, I'm going 2 tires from now on.
I'm pretty
Rick, I
superstitious.
learned a lesson tonight.
Yeah. I'm gonna try wall riding again. See if that works.
Yeah.
Driving around that
Right.
wide
I
open.
mean, we got to do something if we're going to run with those guys. We have got to figure something out.
No, I don't know. I didn't see a solo wall race really. If I wasn't sure, could have swore I got disconnected in the middle of it.
Yeah, it was pretty isolated. 12 cars to start the race. I think we finished out with 9 of them. Al Amy rounding out the field, but it just, it's kind of like attrition. That's what happens in these chase races. Is you got kind of the field kind of falls off. But
Yeah, well, I guess if you want to have 43 cars run, I guess you better run Talladega, 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 and then Daytona to finish her off. But we got a race everywhere, I suppose.
see,
You
that's the
actually don't
difference
like-
between this league and other leagues is there's a lot of talent here. So
Look at this race. We might as well run a road course to finish her off.
Well, hopefully I got the points updated correctly this time. I had to go through and put the chase bonuses in, so it all worked out. And yes, it did. So we
Excellent.
finally got the points to reflect correctly. And Rick Fagone, 2nd place in points, buddy. Good job.
Yep,
Good job,
thank
man.
you very much.
throwing that up on the screen for everybody to look at right quick. Keaton Tripp, your champion, changed 3 positions here with Rick Fagone in 2nd, Richard Holland 3rd, and I know that Cody Williams is kicking himself right now.
Man, he had a fast car. He was
Yep.
right there with me on one of them runs, and I'm not sure what happened to Cody.
He,
But-
he slid through his pit stall, actually tried to use yours, and lost a lot of time on pit road during that last green flag pit stop. So that cost him a good 8-9 seconds, putting back to the 8th position for the night.
Yep, tough defeat, but he had a good run. I think he could have been a potential shot at it, not been for mistake, but that's how it goes.
I think he could have too. I mean, he was really fast, and another one that was fast in practice and fast in qualifying, and he.
You know all about it, Vern. You have to be perfect to win these things, and it's been that way from the time you started iRacing to the moment we're in right now. So you've got to put together the whole race to win these things. So
Yep, you do.
we all know that, and that's something exciting to going in when you just never know what's going to happen. So look forward to it.
Nope, that's part of racing, and you push yourself to get better and better each time, and that's I encourage you guys to do that. So we got work to do, Rick.
Most certainly do, and I'm always learning. And as far as I'm concerned, tonight I was the worst guy in here. I finished 5th.
Woohoo!
All
I
right,
was the
so-
second loser tonight, so
First loser, right? Wonder if it comes
Guys.
to the paycheck.
Don't work on that off season just yet. We do have one more race there in the WFO Wicked Wednesday Truck Series, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Looking forward to tomorrow night
4 drivers for a championship in that one, Coop.
as well. And we're going to go ahead and
Yeah.
pull those points up real quick just so you guys can get a taste of what's on the line here.
3 of the names raced in the race for the championship tonight, and one of the names was runner-up tonight in the race. So
Yep.
it ought to be a good one.
So there's your 4-player battle. Keaton Tripp, Rick Fagone, Cody Williams, and Austin Wagner will be racing for the championship tomorrow night. Don't miss it, guys. 9 p.m. Eastern Time. In case you forgot, set your alarm. Wake up, nation. Do what you got to do. Crayola crayons. Is that what we can bait him in here with? It's
I don't know if he's
Only
still
eats
eating the
the orange
crayons or not, but he
we'll
does
just leave
like
a
the
little
orange
trail,
ones.
A little trail of orange Crayola. And,
That might work.
He
lead
likes
him
the
into
flavor.
the WFO.
I
He likes
thought he was
flavor?
going to race tonight, didn't you, Rick? I assumed Nation would be in the race, but
I can tell you for sure.
he held out. He held out on us.
For sure was not behind the wheel of the 114 tonight, leading a lot of laps. But nonetheless, guys, look forward to tomorrow night. This is my final Tuesday until the next one, and looking forward to next season. Congratulations to everybody who puts this on, all the fans that come out and watch this and listen to me talk for hours at a time. Thank you very, very much, Hal, Amy, and all the Amy family, Riddle family, everybody that comes out, Bill Spencer. Guys, I could just keep going and going, but, you know, we'd run out of time. So look forward to tomorrow night, and I'm signing off for the night. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Coop. Good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night. Coop will be racing.
Coop will be driving like he stole it.
That's right.
Brad, you look funny, but you do a goddamn good job, buddy. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks, man. Thank you. I love to talk. Intermission. Take care, guys.
And the race is going to go on. 119, Austin Wagner under battle from the 70 car, Burt Wilson. Burt Wilson's going to nose ahead. Oh my goodness, what a pass right there.
Rise of the dead. The love, the hate, the sex, the truth, the jealousies that make us fools. Wake up this time. The joys, the chance, the life to lose. Our legacy is ours to choose.
We're coming to the white flag this time. Will they make it to the start-finish line all the way around the triangle here? They're there. We're 2 by 2 on the last lap. But there's a 0-0, an 18 car, 1 car, 31 car, and they're wrecking in the front. For the lead, here's the race right here. Nick Gardner, Richard Holland, Ryan Daniels. Ryan W. Daniels, the 0-0 car, crossing the start-finish line, winning the opener here.